welcome back to my craptastic run of Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. But before we can even continue with this game, well, brought one of my other side commentators along, so Event, welcome on. And, yeah, so basically the crux of this game is, you have the grandson of Simon Belmont, helping one of his friends out, save a damsel in distress. And apparently this castle is not really Dracula's castle, it's more of a manifestation of someone else's thoughts, and those thoughts have caused a rift in the fabric of the universe, so therefore, the crux of this game is going to be talking about parallel universes. I thought I had so much of the castle explored, but nope. Not happening. It's like parts of the
Have you seen the man in the high castle?
No, I have not.
I haven't either, but it seems interesting, like the idea of like, what if the Nazis won?
Yeah. I think the one reason I kind of was like, towards it was because, it's like, I've already seen like so many like alternate universe sort of things. Like that one side arc in Star Trek Enterprise when the timeline got all borked. Or everything else that was timeline damaging.
Is that Next Generation?
Enterprise.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, apparently the entire castle got torn in half, so... I'm gonna go a little bit downwards, because there was a dark room I could go to. Where was I supposed to go? Big giant slime. Never a Castlevania game without the Medusa heads.
Yeah. Used to hate those in the original Castlevania.
Yep. Because they would knock you out and then make you lose a life.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay. Let's head downstairs, see what's there. Because I'm guessing there's like more stuff I want to do before prancing around in. Now, leave me alone.
Is there a store on this game?
Oh. Wait, say that again?
Is there a store on this game where you buy items and stuff?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully.
Is it the librarian guy?
Nah, more like some peddler who got lost.
Oh, okay, because in Symphony of the Night, it's the castle librarian that sells you stuff.
any weak walls yet. Am I just not doing a good enough job of trying to look for every nook and cranny around here? Ow, that friggin' hurt!
But the fish people.
Yep.
That's another staple of every Castlevania. So what system was this one on originally?
Game Boy Advance. You can tell by the lighting. The circle of the moon was just that dark. Oh, there's a boss room here already. Okay. I'd rather explore because I'd rather not get stomped. I'm massively unprepared. I mean, there's already a save room, but still. Okay, those look like clear and obvious death traps, so...
Is your Dance Dance Revolution still out in Cali?
I wouldn't happen to know. Pretty sure it is, but haven't been around as much. Also because inland,
So it could be.
not a lot of arcades.
Another one, you know the game that's like Dance Dance Revolution, Pump It Up.
The one with the four corners and the center panel.
So yeah, I never played it, but I saw this couple at Dave and Buster's a while ago, and they were just owning. They were just getting all the, doing it really quickly and hardly even looking at what they were doing.
Let me just go back upstairs and save. I have no idea how deep this goes. Might as well just do the boss also. It's a giant merman! Get out of here with your sonic impressions! Easy peasy. Health expansion. Take that. Heart expansion.
Did you ever beat the original Castlevania?
No, I have not.
I haven't either. It's hard. I don't know if I had Castlevania back in the day. I know I played it at friends' houses, but I always thought it was a real hard game.
Another heart expansion. Alright, cool. Machine gun knives! Alright, I can go back to the clock tower from the sewers now. Cool.
One of my brothers and his family is dropping by some food today, so I might have to temporarily go away from the computer in a little bit, but I'll tell you when I do.
That's perfectly fine. Besides, there's plenty of castle to explore here.
What year did this game come out?
2006, I believe? No, wait, no, that was...
Oh.
No, that's way too late. I want to say about 2003 or 4. Ow. Okay, cool. And an ice whip. Alright, so I had nothing to fear. I guess these guys were weak against ice the whole time, huh? Yep. Luckily, I found an ice whip. That's better. So I got the ice whip. Any other places here I can explore? So it looks like... What are these red bleeds? If they're not save rooms, then what the hell are they? Or are they unexplored places? Or is someplace else on the map? I'm not a big fan of the fests.
Hear about the NBA?
All the leagues are shut down.
Crazy, yeah.
Hearts do I have? 68 out of a 158 capacity? Alright. Not a problem. Down here that would necessitate the use of an axe. Okay, this place is hardened, so I think I've explored everything I could about this place. Let's see. What is boomerang armor weak against? Wow, nothing. Okay. Thankfully, you are immune to damage when spell casting. Oh, there. Oh. What is the Nail of Vlad? Increases strength. One of Dracula's bodily remains. Oh, wow. This isn't like Castlevania 2 where I can harvest his other organs, huh? Say, like, his ribs. The Cursed Rib Witch!
Need to tell Duncan we wasn't on Shadowrun. The organ grinder guy.
Yeah. The guy from Seattle, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, that one dwarf. Okay. There's nothing more I can really get down here because that's a hardened place, so a lot of these places that I ran into either had hard walls or magically sealed walls. Alright, let's go venture into parallel universes! I'm probably thinking it was probably a lot easier just to come down here, get the ice whip, so killing the harpies is less of an ordeal. That's my regret. But lesson learned. What's all this money if I can't buy stuff with it? But yet, I don't think I'm pretty sure that the vendor should be in more than one place. Because I knew that in Aria and Dawn of Sorrow, at least you knew, you could always warp back to near the front and say, okay, there's your suppliers, let's go get our stuff. But yeah, that's not the case here. And of course I have to take the long way around, because why not? Do I really need the boomerang right now? Up and to the right.
Now, how do you connect your controller? Is it just USB?
Yeah, this is a USB controller.
That's where I like to get a PlayStation or some type of console, but my parents, we just have one TV downstairs and they're always using it.
The thing is, though, it's like with some of these controllers, they're not optimized for some of these out of the box, you have to do a little bit of finagling with the drivers for some of them, or find some on the internet and install them yourself. But yeah, these ones, controllers I have for the Switch, with the exception of the Pro Controller, I can just plug them straight in and ta-da! Drivers are already there.
Oh, is this just a ROM that you got somewhere?
Yeah. Until, you know, Konami decides to put the handheld Castlevanias on the Switch or someplace else. Because the Anniversary Collection, I believe, only has the original 4 and maybe some other ones. I don't know if Rondo of Blood is with them, because Rondo of Blood is the predecessor to Symphony of the Night, and from what I heard, there hasn't been an official English translation of Rondo.
Oh, okay. Been trying to play Diablo. I'm moving for it. Maybe click affair. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It can be relaxing. I mean, coming from MechWarrior 2, I mean NetMech, which is the most like skilled game there is. Well, except for free for all.
Where it becomes an entire backstab fest.
Yeah. That's why I was telling Prox I don't really like free-for-alls that much. I mean, they're okay, but they're not always skill. There's a lot of chance. Whereas a team game, there's a lot of skill involved.
Well, strategy.
C1 free-for-alls, I'd say there's more skill, but C4 is just like whoever happens to be targeted lots of time. Don't get me wrong, Nameki's a great game. I just get burned out at it.
Yeah, that's why I try to find other games. Like, one of us suggested Diablo 2.
That could be a fun one. Wasn't that Curb that originally suggested that?
That I wouldn't know. So much more castle to explore here.
I'm really hoping they make a new Shadowrun game eventually. I'm thinking either London or maybe Tokyo would be cool. They're cool clouds.
Ooh, extra hearts. There's a lot more collectibles in this castle. And if there's just one thing that I just wish these games had, and I kind of said them earlier, something like a mini-map. Because the handheld Metroid installments definitely had a mini-map. Oh no, even more deadly Medusa heads.
Just keep going on an infinite loop, don't they?
Yeah. What the? Oh, I see what this is about. I'm guessing things that affect one castle's happenings will affect the other. So hopefully if that wall is smashed, that means Castle A's wall is also smashed. Clearly there's something in this room. Or, okay, this is a shopkeep room. Up I find a save room soon, so at least I don't lose a dump truck of progress. And that I did.
Go away from the computer for a little bit.
Alright. I would have thought this would have been like Battletoads where you had to beat the ball before it hits you. Thankfully that's not the case. Slide kicks, good for everything. Why did half the castle just suddenly become fragmented? Well, I got everything I needed out of that. Cool. Let's go save. Huh. Increases chance of big hearts to appear. That's good. And again, it really depends on Whether these foes have elemental weaknesses. Even it is supposed to be the limit of coverage here, 200%. Ugh. Especially now that the castle got fragmented to all heck. This from the other side. I hope there's more than one parallel gate I can come through, because otherwise I have to go through all of this again. This is... Yeah, it's like, turns out our castle is too small. What can we do? Make a parallel castle. Now that I think about it, if that rift is open, I go down there and bust that out, or should I wait? Let's see if that's open. If that doesn't work, I can always reset the game. Oh, cool. Smashed. What the heck are these things? I have no idea what the significance of this room is, or whether I should be throwing holy water at it.
back. How's it going?
Getting annoyed by these barrels.
It's like some Indiana Jones kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of Indiana Jones, did you see the Han Solo movie?
No.
I thought it was pretty good, but I do think it would have been better as a series.
Yeah, I was trying to explain that to Matt, but he wouldn't have any of it at the time.
Perspective on Star Wars.
Ugh. Yes! Health expansion. Lightning book. Thank you. Castlevania is stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially with those annoying barrel enemies. Where's the speed booster from Metroid when you need it? You know, by the end of this year, I might as well just be getting a replacement controller for this if I'm going to be wearing out the buttons for the longest time.
Later Castlevania games, I would say in general, are easier than the Nintendo version. Because your jumping is a lot better.
A lot more precise. And more fluid and controllable. I have no idea where to drop in from there. Alright, well, I can always ponder that later. At least I got something useful from exploring this side now. But it's gonna be really annoying if I don't find any other dimensional warp doors. Because it's like, once I'm done with one side, I have to come back and solve the puzzle on the other side. So this whole room being one of them. I've explored almost every place I could. I don't have any other new movement items. The only thing I can probably think of is that there's a lot of locked doors here. And I'm not sure if those are open now or whether I have to unlock them from the other side. If I have to unlock them from the other side, I am gonna be mad. Not helping is that places of the castle that I used to walk through aren't available to me anymore. I think any of that sign area counts, unless it's areas that are shared by both castles.
They made a Castlevania animation.
Oh, the Netflix anime? I haven't seen it.
I didn't watch it either, but it looked kind of interesting. I love that as a kid. Did you ever read any of the Nintendo Power books?
Not really. I mean, I've only read 2 of them, and those were both game-specific. And I do have a paperback copy of one of them.
Loved those as a kid. I bet if I look back and looked at the writing now, I'd realize how it was probably not really the best written. But as a kid, just to read something about your game.
Or, you know, it's like you read the comic and you're going, oh, okay, parts of this in the game make sense, or it's like, okay, it tells me where to go next. It's like trying to watch the Pokemon anime to figure out when you're where you're supposed to go in the game next in terms of plot. That was fun. I just gotta figure out what enemies, or other enemies are weak to lightning. Now that I have a lightning whip on my side.
One of my brothers got a cheap knockoff Nintendo system. It wasn't, you know, official Nintendo. It was like an imitator. And they got it in a parking lot. It worked well for a while. I had Contra and all those games, and then it just blew up one day. Which is why I don't want to get another one of those things.
Those knockoff consoles.
Yeah. I don't trust them.
Ooh, a boss door. It's a giant peeping eye. Is this what passes for bosses now? Just souped up giants? Okay. Ow.
Oh, for $60 you can get the Nintendo Classic. It has 30 games on it, including Metroid.
Yeah. Oh, the NES Classic.
Zelda. Yeah, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Kirby's Adventure. Might be into that eventually, but I just don't have the dough for it. Chow. Remember that one?
Which one?
love to have this. Have you been looking at any games you've been wanting to get recently? On any system?
There's a few I've been looking at, but I'm just gonna wait till some of them are on sale. I think there's only like one really new game I was considering buying, but I think the kicker is I have to play like some of the other games in that franchise, and those are about 50 hours each. That's a skeleton dangling on a piece of a broken clock here. This gets to explore.
Kaiser Knuckle?
Yep. How far behind are you?
Too far. Automatic feature, or is it just...
No, this isn't delayed on purpose. What element is this?
That's what was making it so hard with Shadowrun, because I had to go by your voice as to what was currently happening. Because the video was delayed.
Alright.
Passing this to YouTube also?
Yeah. I believe so.
I wonder if the delay will be on YouTube also.
Maybe. I don't know how to access this thing. We'll see if I can find a switch somewhere. Or there's something below it. No, Medusa heads, you do not get to knock me off these moving platforms. Oh, forget it. Leave me alone. I don't wonder where I want to explore next. Do I want to go through the bell tower or more of these sodding sewers?
YouTube doesn't seem to be as delayed as much as the Twitch.
Yeah, well, find the platform that works well for you. Health expansion, yes. Ow. Cool. Health expansion on this side. Alright, we're on a roll here. Evidently not. We have to come in through the other side, I don't know what's supposed to bust hardened walls like that.
Need a bazooka.
I wish. But this is way too soon. Yeah, this is 50 years after Simon's time. I'm pretty sure we haven't had a improv explosives like this yet. I have to find the other organs of Dracula.
This game is sort of non-linear, huh? Like you can choose which part
Very.
you want to go to first. It's cool.
Get your Michael Jackson fish sounds out of my face! Ow! Ooh, a medicine jar. Cool. I can get that whip above. As if I don't buy the farm against this jackass. I had to go the long way around to get that item. Ugh. That hurt.
Man.
Yeah. Health comes at a premium here, so... Because it's not like Ario or Dun where you get like a stupid amount of health to start the game, like 350 or something like that. Ow. Even Circle of the Moon was a little bit difficult health-wise. Then again, it's like it was offset just by finding a dump truck of health and mana expansions. Equip Crushing Stone. By holding attack down, a charged attack can break some walls. Oh, so this is the thing I've been looking for all that time. Cool, I can start exploring more places. Ugh. Okay. So, I got the wall crushing perk. Hooray.
You have to get back there, don't you?
Yeah, and this is getting heavily annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you this since you played Symphony more than me. Was it ever that annoying where you had to get one thing from the parallel dimension and you had to backtrack all the way just to get that one barricade out?
No, once you got into the parallel, things went pretty quickly, actually. To the parallel, you have mist form and bat form, so you can just fly through most of it.
Alright. It's just the enemies are tougher, right?
A lot tougher. But you're pretty strong, too.
I'm just gonna make it to that save room, see what I can do. Those disc armors did a number on me. Those enemies have very annoying attacks. Yeah. And I've only been playing for an hour and I already feel really tired.
Some games do that to you, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like this one, it's like you're always in danger no matter what at like every other turn. Yeah, it's like normally, you know, like some other games I can just relax and play for like 2 to 3 hours, but this one is just after every hour I'm just going, oh man, am I? It's like, what am I doing? Especially with Castlevania, especially with this game, because you're going, oh, I don't have to go all the way back there and that sort of spiel.
Yeah. There's no teleport on this game, is there?
There are limited teleport spots, but it's not as extensive as you know, Aria or Circle of the Moon. Because at least you could warp to very convenient landmarks and get there quickly.
Symphony of the Night had a lot of warp places too.
As long as they're generously spotted, then I don't have a problem with that. These guys. Hate that.
Is it just me, or does it seem like virtual reality sort of lost some steam recently?
It's not you.
Oh, okay, because it seemed real popular for a while, and then it's like PlayStation made a VR, and I mean, it's coming out. It's just not as big of a thing.
Yeah.
I think it hasn't really reached the level that a just casual person can get into it yet. I mean, considering you have to have like
if it's all like if it's still like niche applications, then I don't blame you, because there's just some parts where it's going, yeah, it's just, what's the point of it, you know? We have real life. And, and unfortunately, real life bites. We don't really have like some Westworld-esque place we can escape to or vent all our anger at. So, Event, your impressions of this game so far?
Looks pretty cool. The graphics are cool.
Especially for early 2000s handheld standards.
How much memory did Game Boy Advance have?
I want to say... Oof. I forgot how large the images were. I could probably get back to you on that.
Seems like there's this much urge from people to go back to the classics, like with the Sega Genesis Mini coming out, and the Super Nintendo and the NES.
And the TurboGrafx 16 miniature being a thing.
Yeah. I guess everyone is remembering their childhood and wants that stuff back. One thing I have to say about virtual reality is when I tried it out, it was really cool. But alt space, the graphics still really kind of suck. I mean, I know it takes so much memory to be able to do that, but until they get the graphics looking a lot better, I wouldn't want to have it. I mean, just to chat, when I could chat with you guys, I mean, and doing this.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's just fun.
Yeah, because honestly, hot take alert, I don't know what the hell the point of VR chat is.
Yeah. I did play a cool game at a VR arcade. Cost a buttload. Well, I think in this case, we got it complimentary because it was a group. But it's like $20 for an hour. But it is pretty cool. You, when you duck, your character ducks. When you jump, your character jumps.
Wasn't that like
guys are coming from...
What was that one police arcade game that actually simulated that for you? Was it like it wasn't SWAT, it was that one light gun game. I can't remember the name right now.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I think eventually when computers get a little bit cheaper and VR-able computers are more widely available, what I think would be cool is to do like a virtual art museum or a virtual, you know, like cathedral or something like that, where they actually can replicate it. You would actually be involved in the atmosphere.
Yeah, don't be surprised if Assassin's Creed is starting to do that, making an entire lifelike simulations of things. Especially when the art department actually goes out and visits landmarks. At least that's what I heard they do in order to set framework.
I know one thing, I'm not going to be getting VR for quite a while with my budget.
Yeah, me neither. Until yeah, because honestly, I kind of don't see too much of a use for it for me right now. You can call me out as being a filthy casual, but...
When I went into chat when I used VR, I mean, it was really cool, but people are like, wave, and then I see what you mean about VR chat. It's like, why would I want this just so I could wave to people? I mean, it's like, it doesn't seem worth it.
I got so many boss doors here. I do not see the practical use of this in combat yet. And if there were like armored foes that I could punch out, then absolutely. Ooh, an ice robe. Another piece of furniture. And a ham radio set. Art expansion. I don't know, I've been using so much magic that I kind of feel hard expansion seem a little bit moot. I don't understand why they have the blizzard rope here. I won't be surprised if a lot of the foes end up having ice attacks, and I can resist that. There's a couple of bosses around here. Let's take care of these two first, and then, might call it, and then I might call it a day. I mean, I hate to cut this short, but it kind of feels like I'm just doing a couple of sprints here. Well, other than me getting lost, and then it just feels burned having to backtrack and then just go through the same castle all over again, doesn't it?
Yeah. They need more teleports, I think.
That's kind of my gripe, because, you know, like, when we did Circle of the Moon last year, you know, all the teleport locations were kind of hardy enough as they were. Or Aria of Sorrow, at least you could get to where you needed to be quickly. Yeah, I can't put my finger on why this game just feels a little bit slow paced. This sort of thing. Oh, right, I have to crack the rest of the shell open. Yeah, because I remember Aria of Sorrow, you're not going to get bonuses unless you crack the rest of the shell off. Ow! Deadly lasers are still deadly lasers! Yes! Easy peasy. Relatively easy peasy. What's my prize? Just a mana prism. Won't be surprised if one of the best conditions is still...
How much the Oculus Rift Omni goes for? Or the Furtrek?
I haven't checked.
I was gonna tell you, I looked 2,600.
Do you have any idea what I could do with 2,600?
Also that you can dance and play games in virtual reality.
I could buy a friggin' current gen Dance Dance Revolution machine for that price.
I mean, that's just the system. I don't think you get any games with it, so...
Yeah.
I might be wrong.
Yeah, because, you know, it's like, there's a whole... Yeah, it's like, not counting essentials, you know, it's like, entertainment-wise, there's a bunch of other things I can do for 2,600. Or, I don't know, it's like, what am I gonna do with just that piece when, I don't know, I can enjoy, I don't know, a week's worth of vacation at that price.
Really, real life. I mean, but then again, I guess... I sort of wonder with this coronavirus thing if more people are going to get into that type of stuff.
Well, you heard... Well, I'm pretty sure, like... the streaming entertainment industry is having a big boon right now.
Yeah. But you know, the thing is that's just for the Omni system. You also have to have a good PC just to run that thing. They don't even include that price.
I did save before beating Legion, right? Or after. I probably regret going here. Jeez, this looks like a boss that belongs in a freaking Zelda installment. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Go back to Zelda! I don't think I saw that. Oh, cool. Death, where are you? Well, at least I confronted that. That boss seemed a little bit easier than it seemed, didn't it?
Definitely.
Let's go save. Yeah, take a shot glass every time I save in this game. You will die of liver poisoning. Then again, I'm always the kind of guy that says, "Don't forget to save, kids!" Let's climb upstairs, see what's available, and then I'm gonna call it a session.
How much RAM do you have on your computer?
8 gigs. Or actually, no, 16.
Seems to work for the most.
Actually, I got 16. I got 2x8.
Oh, okay. 8 gigs seems to be working for me. Of course, I play mainly old games.
Mm-hmm. creepy. Why would the axe be available here? Oh, right. Ooh, a statue. Ow! Stop! Card expansion. That is a really crazy wind-up time. Another sealed door. Turn solid so I can hit you, please. A magically sealed door, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna head back to the save room and call it a day. Don't get me wrong, I am enjoying this game as much as I can, but there's just crazy amount of exploration. Yeah, I definitely need some other high jump perk to get up off of that. It's not enough to have double jumping. I need something like rock swing or something.
You don't get to turn into a bat on this one, do you?
No, I'm a Belmont. I'm not Alucard, so...
Right. On Symphony of the Night, you eventually get spike crushing boots. So everywhere there's spikes, you can just walk over and crush them all.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, like, in Aria of Sorrow, you know, you get to transform into a bat. Well, yeah, one of the bosses is a giant bat, so... Actually, was. Actually, no, what happened in Aria was, you know, you were supposed to face off against a giant bat, an ogre, or another giant, ends up crushing it, you kill that ogre, you get its power, and then, there's a soul jar right after it, which gives you, the bat power. I know it's only been like an hour and a half, but yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. Just where else can I explore at this rate? I can't get to the left side from here. I might just have to look around and see where some other hardened walls were at. I know there's I wish I could turn on the cursor for this. But the lowest save point right now, on the low right, a little bit before the entire big room on the right. So that little save room down to the right, and that entire labyrinth part, there's a weak wall there. I'm thinking if I can get down there, I think I should be fine. Yeah, otherwise, I don't really see any other way to get to the leftward side of Castle B. Other than just take my chances down below.
That involved going through all that stuff again.
Yeah, especially like there were parts where I thought, you know, the entire middle section I thought was Castle A's, but then, nope, it turned out to be B's this whole time, so I don't even know what's on A's side. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just gonna save and call it a day here. So, yeah, Ben, thanks for joining me on this.
No problem. It's fun.
Yeah. And God forbid someone tells me to do Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night back to back.
Symphony of the Night is not that hard, to be honest.
Okay. Well, yeah, you get to equip, like, various other weapons, right? Or does Alucard just really have his sword and that's about it?
Oh, you get all kinds of weapons.
Alright, okay. Yeah, because...
Aces, axes. I don't think you get a whip.
No, because, there's like there's only like 2 whips in this entire franchise. Maybe like 3 or 4 because, you know, there's some games I haven't counted, but yeah, it's like, yeah, unless you're at Belmont, you can't... Or someone else, or someone special in particular, you can't hold the vampire killer.
Right.
Yeah. So I was thinking after this, depending on how my DS emu feels like at the time, or any other emu I can find. But yeah, they're not mine. They're made from other people. I don't own a license. Getting pedantic. Yeah, depending on how Order of Ecclesia acts on my system, I'll probably consider doing that next. That one is actually a whole lot of fun. I mean, it's great. I suck at it, but it's still a fun game nonetheless. Yeah, this one, I don't know. It's like the castle just doesn't feel large. It's just, everything is just playing the mirror gimmick at this point. So much more of this castle to explore. Well, and unfortunately, I said we would be talking about parallel universes on the stream, and I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't really have anything to say about talking about parallel universes.
You can go crazy thinking about parallel universes, like a universe where you did something different.
Yeah, or like where every parallel universe always has a divergent at some instantaneous moment in time.
Uh,
Kind of like that one Futurama episode when Farnsworth ended up making a portal to a parallel universe. And, you know, it's like everything else was done on the basis of a coin flip or some other fundamental characteristic.
okay.
And then, yeah, because it was, yeah, they both made a box that linked to each other's universes, and then the Zoidbergs ended up stealing one of their portal boxes and ended up, like, in a whole deluge of portal boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Rick and Morty at all?
I have.
Remember that one about parallel universes? Where Rick was like, what about the universe that Hitler cured cancer? The point is, just don't think about it.
Yeah. That wasn't interdimensional cable, it was something else, right?
I don't know. I'm a little bit. It's been a while since I've seen that show, so.
Alright, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because, yeah, that was not on interdimensional cable. I think, it wasn't that one. It wasn't Total Recall. I'll mull it over, or I'll get back to you when I find something that definitive. But yeah, uh, we got a whole lot more castle to explore, and I am just feeling burned. Yeah, I kind of don't know what's up with this game, just making me feel burned. Or I'm guessing it's just my
I think it's just going through all that slog of enemies and everything.
yeah, because with Circle of the Moon and Aria of Sorrow, you could always find like some other things to take out your enemies quickly, or in Circle of the Moon's case, you're already strong enough where you can just one shot some of the trash mobs. This one though, it just feels like you have to be a little bit more methodical in combat, or find that one sub weapon and an element book that will just sweep the screen or make your life a hell of a lot easier. That's kind of my gripe with it. Whereas like Arya's very straightforward.
Symphony of Night, there's always like the new form to look forward to. Like you get the mist form and then you get the bat form.
Mm.
And it's like, yay, I can do this the whole time. So
Well, I guess we'll just continue this next week then, huh?
cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm just feeling burned. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.